everybody, Mike Dukes here. I'm with Eddie, and we have between us Sprinkles, perhaps the happiest dog we've ever had on here. Aside from extreme happiness, what do we know about Sprinkles?
The extreme happiness fits really well. So Sprinkles, this is her third time with us actually. She's been to us in years prior. She's about 5 years old, and she came to us last time as a stray, and we tried to get a hold of the owner. The phone numbers were not up to date, things like that. That's why it's very important to keep that stuff up to date. So she's been with us, and so we're trying to find her a home. Well, recently she wasn't feeling very well. So Paul and I brought her into our office to kind of like let her hang out in there. And so she's just been kind of living in our office for the last week or so. And it just is such a sweetheart. It's hard to get anything done with her in there because she's constantly bringing a ball up to you and dropping it in your lap. She's a fool for tennis balls. Can play ball for hours. And even on the coldest day, you just take her out for a short walk just so she can do her business. And she's trying to drag you out to the yard with the tennis balls. But she's just such a doll. We do have her marked as no small kids, and that's just because she's so big and rambunctious. She might knock a small child down with her boundless energy. But she doesn't care for cats, and she can be picky about which dog she likes. So that's definitely something like where she would need to meet the dog, and if you're interested, you can call and speak to our behavior specialist about that and see what they recommend and things like that. But just such a nice dog. She really does steal your heart. Like,
Do we have a roundabout age for her?
around 5 years old. But seems like a big puppy. If you're a person that doesn't like dog kisses, this is not the dog for you. Because you're gonna get them whether you want them or not.
Thank you.
I think sometimes the struggle is what gets her kissing more. Like,
What?
she's also incredible, which you can see from. Oh, got me in the eyeball. You can see from her muscle, like she's a built dog. Like she does some lifting, and but in one of the times she tricked me into playing ball with her out in the yard. Had one of those like ball launcher things, and I'm using that, and she's like passing where the ball is dropping. She moves so fast. And she does know some tricks. She'll do sit, shake, and then catch a treat when you throw it to her.
What?
Yeah.
You're just multi-talented, aren't you? Yeah. And yes, you are a bodybuilder.
Yeah, her legs are ridiculous.
Yeah, the muscles on these things. Wow. You're built. You're built. So what would her adoption fee be?
Her adoption fee would be $150. She's already spayed. We've already got her rabies shots taken care of. She's microchipped. She's ready to go home. And that still includes the free wellness exam and some food to start you out and things like that. Yeah, this is definitely one of those dogs. Like if I didn't have too many at home, she'd be on the list to go.
I would definitely suggest getting one of those tennis ball throwers, the little plastic, kind of arm thing. Otherwise, you will throw your arm out.
And it helps to have a couple extras too. So what I've been doing is launch one when she's coming back with that one, launch the other. She'll generally drop it and then run and take off and get the other. So if you have a couple going, then that was my fault. I shouldn't have held on to that. Yeah. She's coming up. She doesn't believe she's not a lap dog. Just a sweetheart. Just all around good dog.
So if the idea of a runner is someone who loves to play ball, that fits into your kind of lifestyle, I guarantee you're going to really need a fenced-in backyard for someone like Sprinkles here, just so she can run off some of that energy. Right? Yes.
What's funny too is as fast a runner as she is, she doesn't seem to like to jump much. Like when she climbs on your lap, she doesn't hop to the ground. She gets her front legs up there, and then she like lifts the other leg to get like a purchase, and then like climbs up. But she doesn't really hop at you or anything. Maybe she's just being polite. That could be.
Not a jumper, definitely a runner.
Oh, I hear you.
Well muscled and loves the balls.
You want that ball?
Better have a collection of tennis balls handy.
There you go.
So Sprinkles seems like the dog for you. Oh yeah.
And she'll tell you like if it's time for a treat, if it's time for her to play ball, she'll let you know. And I will say too, I don't usually make this claim because we see so many animals, and I don't want to tell somebody this dog's definitely house trained. She has not had an accident in our office the entire time she's been staying. We just make sure we take her out a couple times a day, and she is just great at it. I would call this dog house trained.
Is that what you're wanting for now? Do you need to go outside? So like I said, she's ready and rare to go. Sounds like a full package deal. Great, great dog. Better hit up that Humane Society website, fill out that application, give us a call. Say you want to meet Sprinkles and take her home. You can't go wrong with this, right? Yes. Happiest dog ever. Yeah, before I get kiss attacked again. Hit up that website, tell them you want to meet Sprinkles, and we will see you next week.